Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Back to Basics Gaming. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV once again, and now we are in the second dungeon, the Tamtara Deepcroft. I believe it's a level 17 dungeon. I am playing as my character Growler Pants on the world Cactuar, and we are going to talk about some of the trash in here. We're going to talk about the trash, the bosses, and just a few little things, and we'll discuss my rotation, how I do things. I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily right how I do my rotation, but, it suits me. So, whatever works, right? So, I guess we'll start off with talking about the trash in here. There really isn't much to say. They're really just by the book easy. Just, attack what the tank attacks and you'll do just fine. And we are coming up to the first boss fight here, and this place just has really lame boss fights. But just take care of those Gravedigger imps, the little flying dudes first. It doesn't matter which one you take out, I guess. They have low HP. Take them out. Again, I use True Thrust, Vorpal Thrust, and Heavy Thrust to refresh my attack boost. Then take out this idiot, and he will summon a gargoyle-looking dude with a scythe. The tank will obviously grab his attention, so all you really have to do is just kick his ass while he's got his back turned to you. There's really no real strategy here at all. It's pretty much, it's basic, and it's by the book. So I really don't like this dungeon too much. I mean, a lot of the earlier dungeons just really aren't too much fun, but they have shining moments. As you can see, this kind of looks a little boring here, but it's good experience, and I do believe that there is actually a nice piece of loot in here. I think it's an overall or a top or something like that. I don't think it dropped in this run, but it's really nice. Anyways, here's the second boss fight. Well, what's that? It looks kind of like the first one, doesn't it? Yeah, it kind of does, right? Except what? Is there an extra imp maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, it's the same damn thing. And that's what I'm saying about this place just kind of being boring. So again, all I'm doing is just True Thrust, Vorpal Thrust, and Heavy Thrust to refresh. That's it. There are a couple other skills that the Dragoon has unlocked by now, or a Lancer would have unlocked by now. Which one is called Feint, which will slow down the enemy by I think like 20%, and it lasts like, I don't know, 20 seconds or something. I never use it. I don't have enough room on my crossbar to really care about that. And then there's another one, Dragon Fury, or I forget. I never use it either. I don't even know what it's doing on my hotbar, to be honest with you, or my crossbar, I should say. But again, it's just another rinse and repeat here. So just go on about it like that. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I'm not really too enthused about this place because it's just so damn boring. I really can't stress that enough. But again, like I said, the experience and the loot is nice. And here is the third boss fight. And guess what? It's just more of this crap. Yeah, that's it. Well, kind of, sort of. You'll see. So we have obviously more enemies. We want to take them out as soon as possible. I honestly thought that the mage here, I'm not sure what types of mages are what, but I thought maybe they would use the limit breaker at this point. They didn't, which it probably would have been a smart time to use it, but that's okay because I'll just end up using it on the boss is all. Alright, now we take out our final Scythe Gargoyle guy. And again, just try and stay out of harm's way. That's really it, You get so bored you just start talking to each other while you're fighting. But you do what you gotta do. I have nothing to say about this run. I really don't. I mean, the environment and everything like that's cool. It's kind of like this like catacomb place, and the setting's nice and everything. But man, it's other than that, I mean, it's got the cool, spooky looking atmosphere, but other than that, it's just really, really by the book. I actually like the first dungeon more. I really thought that that place was really, really cool looking, you know, piratey and all that stuff. It had personality to it. Alright, but now we're here. And we're going to fight, what is that guy's name? Galvant? Galvant the Dominator? I like never know these guys' names. But thing about him though is he's the most interesting thing here in this whole in this whole run. He's actually a pretty entertaining boss, and we're gonna get to that now. One of our people's lagging behind. There he is. Alright. So we're gonna cast all the buffs on us. Little protect, stone skin. And now we're gonna get down to it with my pink glowy spear. Yeah, I know. Alright, so we kick it off by... Oh yeah, I do have a move where I can throw my spear as well. Usually do that when the area of effect is too big and I can't get right next to him, so I'll actually throw my spear. But anyways, back to the fight. The tank will, well, he'll tank. And then when you see one of these tethers here, you want to knock out the enemy that it is attached to right away, because that tether pretty much makes the boss invulnerable, and we can't have that. So take down the tether, then go back to the boss, and he's going to try and do this bullcrap a couple times throughout the fight. So you just have to stay on top of that, and he will also bring some ads out into the mix as well. So again, let's take out our tether here. They seem to have lost a little bit of focus there, but yeah, that mage definitely comes in handy. They are really strong. And then we got some ads. Let's take out these ads. Remember, we never want them to be hanging around. You know, you don't want to focus on the boss when there's ads. I'm going to use my limit break soon. I'm going to wait until the next set of tethers, and then I'm going to go on ahead and limit break. Here I got a little wonky. My controls got a little weird. I don't know actually what happened there, but I apologize about that. And now we're going to get into the next tether phase. Now obviously we have 2 tethers this time and more ads. I mean, it kind of looks like a lot's going on, but it's really, really super easy. It's really nothing hard at all. So just keep at it. Take out the tethers, take out the ads, you know, and you'll do fine. Try and stay, you know, with your rotation. Again, if you're Lancer Dragoon, Vorpal Thrust. Or I'm sorry, True Thrust, Vorpal Thrust, and then Heavy Thrust. Here comes the Limit Breaker. This will take down a nice little chunk of his health right away. So we definitely wanted that. And yeah, just try and, you know, just try and keep up with your rotations, and you'll slowly ease into it, because there's going to be a lot that you're going to have to remember to do when it comes to your rotations. So these small runs aren't actually all half bad. But there you go. Galvant the Dominator, whatever the hell his name is, Squid Face, he's gone. Pick up your loot if you want it. If you don't, pass it, whatever. And that's really it, you know. Go on ahead and give a player a commendation, you know, kind of a pat on the back, and have at it. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and thank you for helping me get back to the basics.